when in my process of investigating LASIK, I was concerned about the technology, and one of the reasons I was is because probably 5 years ago I played golf with a fellow in a Pro-Am who was a LASIK surgeon, and I told him about my eyes and that thought I was a candidate and should I have it done. And I'll never forget what he said. He said, "You need to have it done," but he said, "You better wait until they marry this ability to measure an eye with the ability to do LASIK surgery with these measurements, because when interlace is introduced, they can measure your eye between 1/200th of an inch of perfection." And he said, when they get to that point, and it won't be too long, that's when you go in and do it. And when I saw that they had created interlace, and then I looked at that process, and I realized this was the time. And I was also concerned about how my eyes might move during surgery. And Dr. Hoops has told me that the new machine that they use there, and might even be better now, but at the time I went in 3 years ago, he said, this will measure your eye movement 40 times faster than the old machine. So don't be afraid if you move off of that red dot, in other words, because it will already calculate your eye movement and still perform the surgery correctly. That put my mind at ease a great deal, and I don't know in the last 3 years what they've come up with as far as advancements, but they're always working, and I think you need to be confident that your doctor is using the best, not only the best techniques, but the best machines, and is availing himself to the best knowledge in that field, because like any technology field, it's changing all the time. And Dr. Hoops, I think, is on top of everything, and at the time I went in, I was confident by virtue of his explanations and his showing me these machines and how they worked, that they made a great deal of progress in that field, and there's a great deal of progress to come, and you need to align yourself with somebody who's on top of that and who's ahead of it as much as they can be.